In just over 2 weeks, on August 24th, as we just mentioned, MGM Springfield will be opening its doors. The project coming to fruition after several years in the making. As many as 30,000 visitors are expected to visit the city on that day. To get a preview of what's in store for the grand opening and how the casino intends to maintain long-term interest, Carolee McGrath sat down with Mike Mathis, the president of MGM Springfield.
We're finishing our mass hiring. I just met with a group of 700 new employees to launch them in their careers at MGM, and really just moving into the building. Training is happening on site. We're burning kitchens. We're putting final touches on some of the spaces, and just making sure it's ready for our customers on August 24th.
So you guys are going to have like a dry run or a testing on August 14th. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we're inviting a select few friends and neighbors from the community to come in and experience the resort. We're going to fire up the kitchens, test the slot machines and the table games, and make sure our staff's ready for the 24th. So it's a friendly environment, about 6 to 8 hours, and just make sure everything's working and that our folks are trained and ready to receive our guests.
So the police department was talking about as many as 30,000 visitors on opening day in Springfield, which is really incredible. How are you going to be prepared for traffic and parking?
Yeah, we're expecting a ton of folks to come out. We've been at this for 7 years or so, so I think the anticipation is there, and it's really a team effort with the city and the state, working with MassDOT, working with Springfield Police Department, city planning, just to make sure that we've got all the different aspects of that opening day covered, from traffic, public safety, communication is key. We've got a off-site lot at the Big E area so that we can have people park off-site until the garage is ready to receive them. And it's a Friday morning, so we want to make sure that we don't hurt the downtown commercial traffic as well. So we provided for off-site parking, a shuttle program, and just a lot of collaboration with local officials.
And you're going to have a procession before the opening as well. Can you describe what's going to happen with that?
We are. It's about a half an hour before opening, about 10:30 a.m. on Friday the 24th. We're going to start a procession. It's going to be led by the Budweiser Clydesdale horses, and it's really a chance to experience for the community all the different aspects, a little bit of entertainment. Some of our Las Vegas type brands are going to be out here, and they're going to lead our employees and community leaders right down Main Street along with the mayor. I think the mayor and I are going to be on a trolley and arrive to open up our doors. So we really want the community to feel the anticipation of that milestone of opening the doors. And it's a little bit of yesteryear when Main Street was filled with those type of parades and processions, and a chance for us to celebrate as a community.
Tell us a little bit about how you'll be working with the Springfield Police Department. I know they just opened up a new Metro unit downtown, which is right behind the Mass Mutual Center. I know you have your own security on the grounds. How will that be coordinated?
Sure. We believe public safety is critical in terms of the experience, and we've been working with the Springfield Police Department. It goes all the way back to our initial negotiations with Mayor Sarno. He stressed public safety and the need to really, it's less about the casino, it's just about bringing 30,000 people anywhere and making sure that the city's prepared for them. So we've dedicated significant dollars, $2.5 million a year, towards public safety to make sure we've got police officers in the new academy classes, and that we have new cruisers and new technology, just to make sure that from a crowd control perspective, that the city's ready to receive these folks. So there's going to be high visibility up and down Main Street. I think there's a 45 officer dedicated downtown patrol unit from the police department. And then we've got about 150 of our own security officers that will be throughout the facility on bike patrols, roving. We've got state agents from the Gaming Commission. So really a big public safety presence and full coordination, and we couldn't be happier with the partnership.
I know you've been working with local businesses, but how is that relationship developing, especially as you're moving forward to the opening day?
Sure, it's been a great relationship. I've been on the ground, like I said, since 2012, and we we foster some of those relationships very early. We want to make sure that the economic benefit extends beyond our four corners. And a couple of really strategic ways we did that is we have a 250-room hotel, and that's not nearly enough to service all of our guests. But by design, we want to make sure that the Sheraton, Marriott's, Hilton Garden Inns, the new Holiday Inn, that they felt the benefit of that extra demand. So we've got cross-marketing arrangements, room block agreements with the local hotels. We're going to list all the local restaurants that we partner with in our concierge program, so that when people want to leave the resort and go explore downtown, we've got restaurants that they can go to. Partnering with Six Flags, the Springfield Museums are actually present on site with some exhibits, and we're going to cross-market folks to go check out the Dr. Seuss Museum and all that they have to offer. So a lot of activity, and it's really designed to make sure that people enjoy not just our resort, but really the downtown.
Okay, you also have partnered with like STIC and HCC, bringing in a lot of people to work at MGM. How has that worked out? Will there still be jobs available once you're up and running?
Yeah, the partnership has been really wonderful, and really all credit to the legislature for thinking about how community colleges could support this effort across the Commonwealth. We partner with STIC and Holyoke. Holyoke on the culinary side and STIC on the gaming side. So we've set up schools with each of those programs. The gaming school is actually on property. We've got a floor of our building that's dedicated to a gaming school where we teach blackjack, craps, and the idea is to bring some of the locals into the business. Most of the table game dealers are going to be experienced. That's pretty common, but a significant number have come through our school, are going to be new to the industry, and we've brought in our trainers to train them. So really excited to the fruit of that partnership has been some really great candidates that are going to open up this resort. And what's really common in our industry is also as people get promoted and move up, some of those early dealers are going to become managers, and we're going to have to backfill with new dealers. Some of those line cooks are going to become sous chefs, and we have to backfill with those. So that partnership will continue after our opening.
Okay, once the excitement wears off, right? Everybody's getting excited.
That'll never happen.
That'll never happen.
That's right.
But if the excitement wears off, how do you plan to just keep the interest, the public interest?
Yeah, we sustain it through continuous programming. It's no different than our resorts in Las Vegas or in our regional markets. Entertainment is key for us. We sell, I think, 7 million. MGM Resorts alone sells 7 million live entertainment tickets in Las Vegas alone. So some of the biggest acts in the world come through our Las Vegas venues. And part of the strategy there is if you're going to play in Las Vegas, we want you to come and visit our satellite sister properties, one of which will be Springfield, another is National Harbor, which we just opened a year and a half ago outside of D.C. So part of the excitement will be putting in dynamic, fresh entertainment acts, as well as other different entertainment on our plaza. Our outdoor plaza is a big part of the resort and what makes us really unique in terms of engaging the outdoors and some lively events out there and community events. So some exciting announcements to come about how we're going to activate that space, but I think it starts with programming and entertainment.